I felt God's call on my life at Victory Life Church in Fruita, Colorado.
I was actually at a youth group service, and Pastor Chad was my youth pastor.
I was at Camp Cedar Ridge when I first felt the call of God on my life.
Like, I just completely choked over every word up there, crying on stage, nervous as all get out. You want me to be, you think I could be a pastor? Like, whatever. Like, no way.
I was actually at my local church. My local church decided they really wanted to offer a credentialing pathway, and I had never thought of even getting my credentials, but in that moment, as soon as I heard about it, the Lord said, "That's my plan for you."
So I received my call into ministry when I was a young teenager. I was going into 6th grade, and I was actually at a youth group service.
I was 30 years old when I felt God's call on my life.
I was 19 when I knew that God was saying that I needed to be involved in some sort of ministry.
October 5th of 2015, I checked into rehab. I did 2 weeks in and then 2 weeks of outpatient, and I never turned back. On Easter of 2017, her uncle invited us to go to Praise, and Pastor Steve just kept me on the edge of my seat. That was the turning point for me. I don't remember the exact date of when I was saved, but it was shortly after that he did an altar call, and I said, "Yep, Lord, I'm yours."
I'm reminded that the Assemblies of God was built by men and women who answered the call of God on their life, and I feel incredibly fortunate to have been supported all along the way in pursuing the call that I feel like God placed on my life.
The most encouraging voice in the beginning of my calling, without a doubt, hands down, was a man by the name of Pastor Rex Townsley. He was, without a doubt, the greatest mentor for me, which is funny because we are a very unlikely pair. I'm very city. I am shorts and flip-flops, t-shirt type of guy, and he's very country, very cowboy.
I have to say, my husband, he has been the strongest support, but I also had so much encouragement from my mom. She's also exploring her own call to ministry, and so we've been so blessed to explore it together.
The pastoral team at my church was instrumental in helping me find my call and helping me become trained in my calling and grow into my calling.
Pastor Steve was really instrumental. Like I said, I called Pastor Steve like a week ago and just thanked him and said, like, I don't know if I'd be here if it weren't for him. I don't know what he saw in me. I don't know why it went the way it did. God had a plan, but Pastor Steve just loved and accepted, didn't judge, encouraged.
There was a variety of different outlets provided to me at different times under appropriate leadership that allowed me to really explore the call and see what shoe fit better than others, what opportunities I needed more work in and more growth in, and what things came kind of naturally.
I think God's honestly, he's placed an army around me of just incredible men. You know, the iron sharpens iron is so true.
The biggest obstacle I had to overcome was my own insecurities. I struggled to realize, did God really want me to work in ministry?
The word humbling doesn't even begin to describe what it feels like to be called by God.
Humbling, grateful, thankful. The greatest honors that we have is to partner up with Him in what He's doing.
God is worthy, and I'm just willing.
Ministry's going to be hard. Ministry's going to be difficult. There's going to be times when I want to give up. But if God has called me, then there's no chance of giving up. If this is really of the Lord, then no man can stop it.
When you truly deny yourself and realize that it's not about you, it's the most rewarding thing in the world.
The Lord asks us, I need you to swim up current, not down current with everybody else. I need you to follow a narrow path, not a broad path like everybody else.